Hey all, Binks here. It's time for some more Mewgenics. We have all our cats ready to rock. We're bringing Bingley, we're bringing Eyebags, we're bringing Dante, and we're bringing Platinum. And I tell you what, we're going to depart on a little adventure here. So we just got the... Did we get a new collar? We haven't gotten a new collar. No new collar yet. So let's see what we have here. We have Burst, which is fire a magical blast. Cast once per turn. I guess a blast is a kind of like spread. You do have some pretty good charisma already. But I definitely think that you are going to be the mage with amazing intelligence and amazing charisma. That sounds just absolutely fantastic for me. What does your magic damage? Ranged ability damage, range attack. Ranged ability damage. I guess it's Dex. It counts as both physical and magical. Very interesting. I actually don't know how that's decided. It must be Dex. But we got our mage. Sounds good to me. You have snacks. We have 2 people with snacks. I wonder if we can go Sans Cleric this time. We did go Sans Cleric last time, but having a couple of ways to just get little chippy heals doesn't sound too terrible. I really like tanks. So we have our 2 snacks, then we have interchange. Exchange your movement and action for an additional basic attack, and vice versa. I feel like a tank is someone who might be happy to do that. However, you have pretty bad attack and constitution. Everyone does. Literally everyone does. All right. Okay. All right, we'll make you the tank then. Nice and strong. Hopefully we'll be able to buff your strength, maybe with some of our items or something like that we have available. And then I like the thief a lot. The thief is pretty sick, man. You have some pretty good dex and some pretty good intelligence and already have decent movement. So I think knocking 2 movement off of you isn't as bad. Should be able to hit pretty hard from range. We'll probably also give you the binoculars, which should hopefully extend the range of snacks. I'm not exactly sure. So now we have a choice between thief or fighter. I feel like we go thief, man. No one can physically attack. So I think that we go thief here. You're gonna be real weak though. I tell you what, you're gonna be schmooving like crazy. We'll try it. I mean, no physical, like just beat 'em up style attacker. Something we haven't really done. We have 2 very frail units. 2 very frail units. We'll work that out with equipment. No worries there. You got absorb. Spend all of your mana and heal that much HP. That's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And you have ice polish. Your basic attacks deal ice damage, inflict 1 slow, and have a chance to freeze. Sounds wonderful, man. Slow down the movement. You have your magical blast already. Our thief has cut purse, which is just another kind of small attack that also gets some coin. We have loot hoarder. Automatically collect all pickups at the end of battle if you're not down. That's really good with cut purse. You're going to be schmooving around quite a bit. I still don't understand what the fancy bow is supposed to do. You have the needle shot, which is actually really good because we're not going to have too many things that do contact. So this is actually a lot better than it has been in previous runs that we've had it. We have the hunter's boon. When you kill an enemy, gain 5 mana. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. Now, we can't use that too much right now, but maybe with the needle shots we can. We could also do some weird things with, like, needles where we needle someone and then we have our tank. Hit them into the needled person without actually, like, hitting that person. Could be interesting. Gain 2 shield when you take damage from an ability. 2 shield when you gain damage from an ability. Weird. Bodyguard. Next time an ally is targeted, switch places with that ally. That seems pretty good. Especially with everyone being so insanely frail. So we're probably going to be clicking that a lot, I would imagine. So we want you to be thorned up. Binoculars is going to go on our hunter for sure. It's just kind of broken. For you, I think we want the splintered crown. I think that we want the barbed mask. Nice and thorny up in here. We do have some ways to give you heal. We have anything that gives armor. I have the leather mask, but that's not very good. We have the helmet. I can see going like helmet healing gauze on you with just a little bit of thorns. Then maybe give someone else the thorn crown. Man, the thorn crown is just so freaking good. I think we do want to give you brace. And honestly, you look sick as hell wearing all of that. I'm not going to lie to you. What else do we want to chuck onto you? We have a lot of barbed masks, which give extra damage, which is, I mean, just great. The problem is all these guys have like no freaking anything, man. It's very funny. Okay, small eye. Chance to do fear. Moves as far away as it can at the start of the turn. Basic attacks. I think that's fine on you. Well, no, I feel like our thief is gonna want to have some way of blocking stuff. Wait, I do have a good way of getting... No, I can't get armor and the gauze this way. Okay. I think that you take... No. The thief needs to not die. That's what's important here. So we'll give you a helmet. And honestly, just give him scrap metal too, man. And then it's not that bad that you have bad max HP. And then your basic attacks causing brambles, I think, is probably the best one that we can do. We don't have anyone with, like, spread, right? Probably the best spot for that. Dante's. And then as a weapon, you getting the big spring seems... Actually, I think our tank probably needs the big spring. Fire extinguisher is pretty cool. It can, like, move a whole squad. So I think that can go on our thief because they're going to be getting in there a little bit more. I guess the only problem with this is we can't get access to our healing gauze, which isn't great. I can give someone a bit more constitution. I think that would be wonderful on you. No. Definitely want that on you. And then you can go with your basic attacks causing brambles. I'm fine with that. You get a little bit of extra juice. We have a few more things that we can lock in here. I don't have another way of getting armor. So I guess we'll give this to you. Maybe at the beginning of battle. This can be really nice for you. You have nothing. I don't want to give you -1 max HP. But we'll just try and keep you out of trouble best we can, I suppose. And then you're missing a trinket. Take the D6. Give us a roll when you level up. You get nothing, huh? That can't be right. That can't be right. That you get nothing? I guess you can probably take the barbed wire a little better. You're quite a bit better at tanking that, I would say. And then we'll swap in the snack whenever we need it. But I actually really like this loadout. I do not like my spells. I'm not going to lie. I don't really like my spells. That's the only thing I don't love. At least we have this burst, so we do have like a decent chunk of magical damage, and you could use it turn 1, which is pretty crazy. And you could use it every turn. So you're going to have magical burst every turn, which is, oh, only once per battle. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry about that one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then what do we want to do on this run? That's the other big question. I don't know how to get to the boneyard. Is that another way of leaving from the alley? I guess we'll figure that out as we get towards the end. Can you like look towards the side? I don't even know if you can go all the way over there. But we'll just take our first battle. We'll see how our cats are doing here. Okay, it's raining, so everything is wet. Quite liking the idea of just pushing everyone. I think we move here. And then fire extinguisher, we could push them that way, but I think we just push these guys pretty far away. Why did they hurt each other? Spawns maggot when damaged. Why didn't they run into each other? You did take 2 damage, so you took 1 and you took the hit, but you're just fine. Rude! So then what else do we want to do with our time? I think we take a nail throw, we take a kill. And then we can, oh, I guess we can't, but we can pop this. That's okay by me. And then we don't have to worry about picking up money. Which is really nice. Yeah, you're far away. That's good. Lightning just strikes randomly. Okay, lightning just randomly strikes. That's terrifying, man. That's incredibly scary, I'm not gonna lie. So we can set up some bodyguards. I think we do want to do. We'll pop over here. Punch this way. Oh, you only move 1. That's annoying. Set up a couple of bodyguards, just in case anyone runs into any issues. Platinum's very, very tanky. Did you just get shocked by lightning? What the heck, man? That sucks. All right. Let us move to where we can. We can actually take out both those maggots, which is great. So we can ping here. We can ping here. And then each of these gives us 5 back. And then we can shoot. Do you run away? Spawn maggots when damaged. I was hoping I would be able to get the maggot. Okay, we take that kill. And then, is anyone hurting? You're hurting a little bit. Go, buddy. Little freaking snack, man. Sure where your sweet little head about that one. We can push you away. It will give you thorns, but that's fine. Then we can actually, like, maybe kill you. Because it's actually free to kill you, because we hit you. You spawn a maggot. We kill the maggot. We hit you. Spawn a maggot. We kill the maggot. We hit you. You spawn a maggot. We kill the maggot. We hit you. You spawn a maggot. We kill the maggot. We hit you. And then you're just freaking dead, man. That was sick, dude. That was freaking sick, man. And then I guess we just ping down these bodies to make room for our +6 that we're gonna get. Dude, that is insane how that combo just worked out. And we can even hit you, just for funsies. And we move on with our turn. Man, that was crazy, dude. We are very slow. Magical Blast. Pretty good. Just absolutely disintegrated you. Can't do too much more. Can't ask for a much better turn 1 than that. Stop almost shocking me, man. It's very scary. I want you to do as many cat purses as possible to get extra money. Because our ranger is going to be able to kill everything, for sure. So it's more important that we get those hits than anything else, I would say. And we scoop up all the money, so we don't even have to worry about picking it up. I'm going to take a hit here. But we tanked it with the armor, which is great. Let's throw you over here as a joke. Maybe shouldn't have done that because I took a bit of damage, but, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, eh? Man, I hope that you can reach over there. This might actually get... Oh, no, let's just take the kill. Alright, we scooped up all the money. Very nice. We had eye bags level up our tank. Okay, so the one you can't see is Steal Time, a melee attack. If this crits, refresh your basic attack and movement action. That seems pretty nuts. Outskirts teleports you to a tile at the edge of the map. You are the fastest person ever. You're not our tank. You're a freaking thief, man. You're a freaking thief, bro. Wind up. Gain +1 range for the rest of the turn. Seems pretty good. And then Stalk. Target any unit, teleport behind it at the start of your next turn. So some pretty good ways to move, but you are crazy good at moving. I don't know if I want to add a melee attack. You're very weak. Well, I guess it probably doesn't matter that much. Maybe we'd do a little bit more than one. Like, this doesn't seem that good. I kind of like Wind Up, being able to shoot pretty far. Maybe that's wrong. I'm not sure. What do we got? We got a Muzzle, which gives you 2 armor, some Riz, and some intelligence. It's really good. Two armor, Riz, and intelligence, but you lose some strength. Yeah, I think I like the muzzle on you. Which means you can now take the barbed mask. Very nice. Do our first random event of the run. A large pile of trash bags blocks eye bags' way. The large heap is composed of deceased cats, a truly horrifying sight. We have 1 strength, bro. That's awesome. Examining it is better than looting it. Let's take an examine. You're very smart. Ibag carefully searches through some of the nearby cats and finds some useful items. Got a petrified pinky and 4 food. Beautiful. Petrified pinky. If an attack would down you, instead this breaks. You regain 50%. That's a really, really good item. Not super useful just yet. Let's do our next battle here. All right. Another time where I think the fire extinguisher feels like it would be really strong. So the wind's going this way. I don't know when the wind gust and stuff happens. But what is this? It's 3 in front in like a little brick. Man, why am I so slow? So I think we could get all of you if we go to here. Which is good. Also go to here, which gives me an attack. I think I should take the one that gives me an attack, actually. We could send you all this way. Yeah, yeet. And then... landing right in front of this guy is probably incorrect, fortunately. But we will take our kill here. And we'll shake you down a bit. And you are missing 1 health, so we'll have a cheeky snack as well. Okay, our tank. Not too much to move. Meow, 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 meow. Is your charisma that low? Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I don't have too much to do with you, unfortunately. Let's just get you about as close as we can, and then get a couple bodyguards online. It's okay. Bro, these lightning bolts are so freaking scary, dude. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, you'll be able to take you out with a single hit, which is nice. This is like tilting me, man. Just make sure we stay outside of their range. Hop over here. Take a kill here. We'll take a big hit here. No, this should put you in range for our ranger to take you down. I think that is pretty good. We'll end turn. Lightning bolts are so scary, man. Continuing to be very scary lightning bolts. Okay, we'll lock you in right here. We will start by taking a kill. All stats up. Next we will... You'll be able to get taken out. Make sure you don't get a turn. And then we have a lot of needle shots that we can do. No one's really hurting right now. Why can you hit them? Oh, you can hit them now because the freaking bird isn't in your way. Ah, son of a gun. Son of a nutcracker, that's gonna hurt really bad. Well, that sucks. I should not have needled you! I shouldn't have needled you! Very stupid of me, unfortunately. Don't mind needling you. Especially if we can hit you 3 times. Or just twice. Or just twice is good enough. We're not close to finishing you off. You can eat many snacks, though. Bro! Okay, we'll take one of these. A lot of damage there. Oh my god. Alright. We're fine. Don't even worry about this too much. I think we need to invest a lot in keeping you nice and healthy. So I will start by doing that, I believe. Like a good thing to start by doing. Bring a couple of snacks. Yeah. Then we'll schmoove over here. Take a nail throw. Take it up so that you can take him down next turn pretty easily. We gain our 7. We have our tank now. Okay, I actually have a cool idea for this. So we are going to... we can't throw you where we want to. Bit unfortunate.
Meow. Meow.
Throw you there. Move here. Take you out. Very nice. Why not? No reason to not load up on bodyguards. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to clear this out. Now, luckily for you, you can actually get a nice full heal right here. Wonderful. Take a shot there. And yeah, crit, baby. Very nice. Couple of 2-round victories. Doing really, really well, I think. We're still missing a few things, but it seems okay. So we have Chew Chud, which is for 3. You can heal yourself 3. We have Rock Toss, which is a 5 mana. Throw a rock with 10% chance to stun. Pretty good, honestly. Flap knocks 2 enemies in front of you, and Rock Blast shoots a rock forward. I think we reroll, though. I feel like Tank has some pretty broken things. So the one you can't see is Cold Shoulder. Deal 1 ice damage and inflict 1 slow at infinite range. We have Fault Line. Fling all units in a straight line onto nearby tiles. Does 2 damage. Interesting. Pulls all units in a wide line towards the center of that line. Has a 10% chance to turn you into a freaking rock. We have Belly Flop. Belly Flop, jump to a tile and mobilize anything you land on. I think we definitely want some movement on you, and then we'll just really hope to find 1 more Charisma. Would really hit the spot to be able to get us to activate that on turn 1. Okay, we found a Feathered Mask with some extra dodge chance. I don't know if we'd put that over anything. We'll just hold on to that for the minute. I don't like 10... I've never liked 10% dodge chance in games. Lead shoulder pads. That's maybe good. -1 movement, but +6 armor. A lot of you have some really bad movement already. Alright, you can take 1 less movement. For some extra armor, to be able to get some armor. I feel like Dante's is the one that really needs a little bit of armor. So we'll go ahead and give you the scrap metal. Yeah, I don't know, like 10% dodge chance, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you take 10% less damage, but just always freaks me out. Ibex finds a nest full of mice. They seem to be sleeping for the moment. So I can attack them with 1 strength, or I can charm them. Nice tail wag. Ibex sneaks among the snoozing mice and joins them for a nap. One of the mice snuggles up. Made a friend. Okay, that gives us a familiar, I believe. That's nice. Maisie. Okay, so she's the one who defends her kittens. So things that hit multiple things are always going to be really good for this one. Which we have, I think, literally 0 of, unfortunately. I literally think we have 0 things that do that. Everyone's fully healed, so no need for snacks. If it's me, I think we just take a shot at the main... The main one. Let's see, how far can you go? You can go pretty far. So let's try and get to here. Then we range up a couple times. And then we can nail throw. And cut purse. Very nice. I actually quite like that range up. It gives you quite a bit more utility. That is so terrifying. Okay, stay away from the dang water, man. Stay away from the dang water. That is not going to serve you well. Did I already take... Yeah, everything's wet too, man. That's not great. Okay, so we'll move here. And then I think we just do the push attack, which will hit both of you. Push you back. And then let's throw you in the water, because the water, if it gets hit, it'll hit everything. Let's get you as far away as possible. Yeah, yeet. And then we'll grab a couple bodyguards. End our turn. Ow! That did so much damage, man. What the heck, man? Alright. How do we want to do this? Again, we don't really have anything that hits in a big line, which is kind of annoying. Probably want to burst at some point. I can't hit any of you. Okay, so I guess I'm just swinging at you raw right here. And we'll go in the tall grass. 50% dodge chance. Much better than 10%. Many people are saying this. And what I think we're going to do is we move to here. And then there's a 10% chance we freeze you at this. And if we freeze you, we can ping down one of these other cats for free. Look at that, man. He's gaming. He's literally gaming. I want to see if this does splash damage, because I can't really... Oh, no, you're all in the tall grass, huh? No. We don't want to miss the magical burst. That would make us feel quite bad. Alright, let's see where we can get into range. We can get into range of everything. And what's even better than being able to get into range for everything is the fact that they can't do anything about it. They literally can't do anything about it. It's wonderful. We'll move ourselves here. We will take a lobbed shot. You'll be able to take you out on your turn. Because the cat doesn't go until after that. You do have to swing into the tall grass, but I'm feeling lucky here. Alright. I shouldn't be feeling lucky here, I'm afraid. And then, should we even do thorns? I don't think so. I think we just use our last energy to give a little snack over yonder. And then we save that up. Where? How'd you get a turn there? Am I crazy? I feel like you weren't supposed to get a turn there. Weird. I must have messed up on the turn order somehow and missed that you were there. But I feel like you were back here the whole time. I don't know. We can do the old extinguisher. We want to take one step back to do that. is nice. They all take damage. No, unfortunately, there's not much else I can do. Here, there's nothing can hit, even if I get longer range. So what we can do instead is just use a couple of snacks. Let's get you topped off. Let's give you a little bit of juice. You're fine, Platinum. Just want to make sure no one goes down. And then we chill. Okay, nice. Kitty's in the lightning. Kitty power. Alright, you need to get out of the water as soon as humanly possible. But, it ain't the time for that just yet. How do we do this? Jump to a tile and immobilize anything you land on. Cannot move. That seems pretty good. So we can go up here. We can spring you to here. We could punch you. And we'll belly flop you. Not too shabby. And then we will end our turn. You can take a lot of hits. Very rude. Okay, you need to get out of the water immediately. I don't really want to push you over there. I really don't want to go here. I don't even think that helps against the water because I'm wet. But you just go over here and full heal. Look at that. Not too shabby. And then... we'll take a... I want to get you out of the... We'll get you out of the tall grass. I think is a smart play, and they'll just swap back, so we can't really do too much more. We can hit you with a bunch of thorns, but I don't think that's super valuable. See where everyone is at health-wise. We're all filled up. All right, so we just end our turn. So hold on to a bunch of energy. You're gonna strength up a kitty. You're going to strength up a kitty mightily. It's not ideal, unfortunately. Do we have a cat die? Wasn't a cat at one? Oh, you probably heal, huh? Okay. You're right here, huh? I hit you. I can't. But I can. I can hit you a bunch of times. You're all in the tall grass. You're not in the tall grass. Let's move you here. We'll shoot you. We'll hit you. We'll hit you. You might take a pretty massive hit, but you just have to deal with it. All right. It's nice when they attack the guy with thorns, because they just die. Nice dodge, kid. I think we should throw that there. And then we hit ya. We can hit you again, but I think we just bodyguard up. We end turn. Thank you for attacking the one with thorns. Alright, still a lot of damage needed to be done here. Man, dude, our mage does literally nothing. Except for get a devilishly strong freeze. It's a very, very good freeze. Alright, you just go hide. Just go hang out, kid. No need using your... anything, honestly. There's only one kitty left. So I think we just take the kill here. We can't do anything about this. Nothing does, nothing does healing? Dude, wait. I have such a smart idea. This guy has brace. Whoa, you ignore shield. So I can ping you down to 29 and then heal you back up. Well, I guess I have to move to heal you back up, but I will. I will, for the record. Little slow fight, but it's so funny not having a cleric, but having all of our guys be able to have these like little onesie-twosie like attacks. It's pretty silly. You went freaking sliding so far, bro. We'll go here. And I guess we're probably just money farming, huh? Oh, it just blocks it. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. This kind of sucked that we're just, like, stuck here not doing anything. Yeah, yeet. Does kind of suck that we're just stuck here not doing anything. For a couple of turns, but, we'll get him down when we can. I already have 2 bodyguards, so no need to do any more. Oh, you're very sad. Oh, you ran away, you coward. So if you kill all her cats, she runs away. Wonder if she gets very mad afterwards. That's why you don't bring all your kittens to a fight, you crazy person. Okay, so we have Dante's got up to level 2. The one you can't see is Itch. Deal 1 damage to yourself. 50% chance to spawn a flea. That'd be really good on our tank. Hail of Nails. An attack that hits all units in a perpendicular line. For 7. Pretty strong. Bait Trap. A bait trap that attracts enemies. Deal 1 damage to a unit. If this kills it, refresh your basic attack. Yes, dude. Yes! The Synergizer Lure. I feel like that's kind of sick. Do we want to go hard path or not? I don't know what the ending looks like. But we feel very strong right now. One thing we can also do is we can get on Bingley. We can get the D6 because we're guaranteed to have you be the next one that's going to get that. We're glasses out the wazoo this run, man. I don't know if I want your basic attacks to cause brambles. Did you, like, knock them off of the spot? We'll just put that in there for now. Let's do the hard path. We feel quite strong right now. Okay. Pooters. Ranged attacks that fly. Elite buff damage. Weird. Okay. Well, I think I want to just try and... freaking hit you all with the dang on... the dang on hit here. Ooh, this actually isn't the best hit for this. That's fine, though. Do some damage here. Some extra damage here. Nice crit, kid. I'm just gonna see if this gives us extra range. I don't think it does, but it's not. Okay. Worth giving a try. We'll just end turn here. Give range. Not in range. That's wonderful. We want to make sure you get bodyguard up to be able to tank some of these shots. So I think we move in. Then I think we finally use this interchange. Be able to move in all the way to here. Put up a bodyguard. We'll end turn. We'll see what happens here. Nice. Very, very good. Okay. So what are we going to try and do with this? We're going to try and get some last hits. So let's get in as close as we can. Puts us in range of everyone. This guy should be able to just massacre this whole unit. Okay. So we start with a lob shot to get the biggest one that we can take down with a single shot. That'll get us 5 more mana. Alright, now we need a crit. Yes, dude! Okay, huge. You are not in the long grass. We'll take you down with the lob shot. And then... You're all at 5. It's probably not going to happen. If you're a ranged attacker, we shouldn't have to worry too much about these needle shots. Alright. Not too bad. Missing that first shot was unbelievably devastating, I'm not gonna lie. Missing that very first shot really, really hurt. For you, we'll just move you... It's over here. Not too much we can really do, but we can get a burst to... I'll just take it on you, I suppose. That would suck if we missed, but we didn't. Good miss. Good dodge. Okay. Lots of things took a lot of damage here. You are ripe for the killing. Move you to here. We'll hit you. Hit you again. Hit you. We really want you to get taken out. We might even hit through you to take you out. I think that's what we're going to do. It's going to be sick. So you're going to punch through here to knock you out. And then we swap and then we just hit you, man. That's awesome. That's sick, dude. Ooh, we got another brace mask. Okay, so we get our reroll. One you can't see is wet hairball for 7. 2 damage. Shoot a wet hairball that deals damage in area. Area damage is very strong. The Forbidden Flood. Knock back and damage all enemies, then flood the entire map. Alright, that's hard to say no to, man. I think we take Homing Blast, though, man. 3 damage hits for 7. This feels crazy. I feel like people in the comments are going to be mad if I don't take Forbidden Flood, though. I feel like this is going to... Won't this hit everything? I'm just going to take Homing Blast. Homing Blast is broken. Alright, another Brace Mask. This is very strong. +1 armor and Brace. Wait, don't you really want the extra charisma? -2 strength. Yeah, we can't do that, unfortunately. You're so weak, dude. It's hilarious. It's probably an upgrade on this. 1 damage, 1 thorns, 1 armor, 1 brace. Probably an upgrade. I'm not quite sure. So many glasses, man. Glasses out the dangle wazoo. I think we're good here. Let's see what we get from our chest. Obviously, we probably should have checked this before we even worried about any of that. The Prowler's Cap. That's good. We need hats. At least someone's missing a hat. Backstabs have plus 25% crit chance. Not very good. Sure. Wear the Prowler's Cap. You can wear the beautiful bow. I think you're more likely to get, value out of that. Seems like a good item. But I'm not really doing, like, backstab type stuff. Ibex finds a spooky apparition. Spectral tears wash silently over its faces and watches their every move. So we could run or we could talk to it. Run probably just means no bad thing, but, like, talking to it might give us, like, something cool. Wait, didn't we get a mouse familiar? The apparition presents Ibex with a small box. It has Callus in it. Didn't one of our cats get, freaking, like, a mouse familiar? Callus. Permanently gain 2 armor. Each time you end battle with 1 or more armor. Your glasses. Might be just a pure upgrade for you. Just got some poop on your head, bro. Got poop on my head, but don't call me a poop head. You having extra mana is great. Our guys look crazy, man. It's crazy the barbed masks aren't good enough, but the brace is so good, man. The brace on the leather one is so good. Okay, another elite fight. Okay, so we just this seems really chill, no? Am I crazy? This seems like we're gonna win this on turn 1. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. We'll move here. Take a kill here. We will increase our range to hit you, probably. Some extra coin in the turn. Yeah, I couldn't take the less strength with you, right? Let's throw you so you can get into range to actually do something next turn. Cost of a single damage. And then these are actually going to fuel our guy. So weirdly, we actually don't want this. Maybe I should have identified and went after this, realizing I could hit that. Maybe that was our misplay there. Could have been our misplay there. Kind of sucks not being able to do very much. That's fine. We'll just bodyguard a couple of times. Feel okay about it. Hit me, bro. Hit me, bro! Okay. So we want to make sure we're in range of like just about everyone. And we have the perfect spot to do that. And I honestly think you can kill everything on the map. I'm pretty sure right now. Because we can go here. Here. And then, let's be smart about this. We can go... Needle shot. Needle shot. Regular shot. Last hit. Then we go... Another last hit. Oh, no. We do attack. Last hit. Attack. Round 1, dude. That's my first round 1 ever. Very, very cool. Bingley upgraded and we had the D6 ready to rock. That's very exciting. Whip crack. I don't like what that says. When you damage an ally, they gain +1 damage. Man, this would be crazy. This would be crazy on our ranger. Late bloomer on your 5th turn, gain 3 stats up. Resonance, when you cast a spell, gain +1 magic damage for the rest of the turn. This would be really cool if we could work it out with Homing Blast, but I don't think we can. Or we have Burning Paws. None of this really speaks to me as something that's like broken, so we'll re-roll. Gain +1 luck whenever a unit is downed. Gain +1 movement at the end of your turn. Gain a Holy Shield at the start of every 3rd turn. Gain a Holy Shield. That seems crazy. Tile targeted spells. Tile targeted spells gain +3 range. We don't need that. Let's take Force Field. Force Field seems crazy. Every 3rd turn, we get to just tank a damage for free. That's beautiful. Man, those elite fights seemed incorrectly too easy. Dante sees something ahead. At first, he's unable to distinguish the strange lump hanging loosely from the ceiling. His ears go back and his eyes grow wide as he realizes the skin of a human head, dry and boneless. Let's loot that, man. Dante's notices that the eyebrows of the head seem intact. Dante's tears the eyebrows off and wears them. Okay. Eyebrow mutation. +2 move. -1 dex! That's fine. This is the first mutation we've ever had, I believe. I mean, honestly, not a bad trade-off. Not a bad trade-off, to be honest with you. Okay, so now we want to get you on the D6. You can get the Bramble attack. That's A-okay. Let's get you on the D6. Hopefully get you a sick... Dude, I want Catapult again, man. Catapult was so broken. Delicious food. We don't want to spend too much coin here if we don't have to. Freaking bomb, dude. But I mean, of course we're going to take the rare candy. Let's be honest with ourselves. Eye bags leveled up. We have infested. 50% chance to spawn a flea when you end your turn. When you're down, all allies gain all stats up. Backstabs are always critical. Basic attack, gain you 1 coin whenever it deals damage. I hate all of these. We'll take Infested. These are actually pretty darn good. They do a decent bit of damage, and they kind of stay out of the way because they take themselves out afterwards. Okay, so there's 2 directions we can go. We can go either the junkyard or the sewers. The junkyard leads to the boneyard, and the sewers leads to the cave. I think we go caves, because the caves was the first one that opened. Oh my gosh, a new Queen Hippo! From the Punch-Out series. Queen Hippo. If melee attack deals... Its melee attack deals chain knockback. Uppercuts any adjacent units at the start of its turn. Has heart problems. Okay, I don't know if that's important. You have 4 brace. Maybe if we, like, shock you, we're able to do some mean things to you, perchance. What's your range like? Not very far. Well, that's good. That's wonderful to hear. I actually quite like the idea of pushing you as far away as we can. So we can go here. And we can get some damage on you. We'll see if you react to the damage. Not really. I maybe should have hit you towards the water. Maybe that was better. And then, do we want to get any more damage in? Yeah, we'll take a little coin purse hit. You ignore shields. That must mean you also ignore brace. The more you know. Or maybe just... Maybe brace never brings it under 1. Brace must not take it under 1. That's what I would guess. Let's see if we get a flea. We do. We get a little flea familiar. Okay, we're just outside of range to do some very rude things to you. The sounds are insane. The sounds are truly incredible. Let's keep our range as much as we can. I mean, we can just ping this guy off from super far away. It does suck that it's so hard to do damage to you. We're doing this instead of thorns because giving you thorns is obviously quite bad. I don't know what we should be doing here. I do not know. So we'll get a little closer. And then we'll bodyguard up. And then we'll be able to belly flop if we so choose. They get 2 turns at the end, which is a little scary. Good job, Flea. We will start with a burst. And then... While we cannot hit you, our attack does do brambles. So we can at least moderately annoy you. Too smart. Too smart, I'm afraid. Okay, you lost a brace. That's good. You are going to be able to get to our guy here, so I might throw you away. All right, no, we have bodyguard. We're fine. Yeah, don't worry too terribly much about that. Let's get behind you. Start doing some back shots. Sorry. Let's get as much damage as we can. Keep trying to gain as much coins as we can. We can push you back, right? Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. Is anyone taking any bad damage? I don't think so. Let's maybe just reposition ourselves. Just keep getting as far away from you as possible, I suppose. We'll hit you, and then we'll just keep getting our little pings in. One damage at a time, man. Ouch. That hurt a lot. We can immobilize you, so I think we'll do that. I think we start by throwing you into the brambles. We'll move over here. Push ya. And we'll jump on you. Beautiful. Bit unfortunate. I guess we could put some brambles underneath you. Is always quite good. Let's move to a nice position such as here. Get some brambles on you. We froze you. That's not great. But we could just store up another use of magic missiles and just go crazy on you next turn. Plus, you'll have less brace. Ouch. So all stats go up, but brace goes down. All right, back onto the brambles for you. Back to the brambles for you. Is anyone hurting? Not really. I mean, you could use a little bit, but to be honest with you, man, we're kind of just like hanging out. What do you give me, mana? I'll hit you. We'll cut your freaking purse, dude. We'll do that twice, as a matter of fact. Not too shabby. And then for you, I think we're just kind of hanging out. We don't have too terribly much to do, man. I think we just take a big shot at you, and then we just ping you down best we can. You might be taking a pretty big hit, but we do have bodyguard, so it should be all right. We don't have bodyguard. What happened to our bodyguard? We do have bodyguard. You're bruised, though. He's just hitting you anyway. That's wonderful news for me. We will throw ya. Then we'll hit ya. Then we'll interchange. Then we'll hit ya. And bodyguard. And the turn. We can do many homing blasts, which has unlimited range. So let's just move out of your range as best we can. Maybe to here. Fire 3 homing. Frozen. Frozen's huge here. You have taken quite a bit of damage, but we can give you some snacks, I hope. We'll make sure that you are well hit with snacks before we finish out, because we should be able to finish this off pretty darn soon, honestly. So let's just make sure that we are in a good position. We will move to here. Should not have walked over that, but you know, what are you gonna do? You're fine. We'll snack ya. We'll snack ya. We'll hit ya. And turn.
Wow.
Do the other one with snacks. That's actually wonderful. Except it's not, because I can't get to you. That's okay. It's not really that okay, but it's like okay enough, I guess. Let's just win the fight. Let's just finish it. Yeah, no use being weird. Just take our kill on the boss. I like that boss. A little bit different. I'm not sure what triggered the pants to come down. Pants to come down. Pants to come down. Death Door. Well, you're at 1 HP. Your spells cost 1 mana, but you can only cast once per turn. Whenever you take damage, knock back all adjacent units. Catch projectiles. 33% chance to block enemy projectiles. And 100% chance to block allied projectiles. You block a projectile. Gain a bonus attack. It's really good. I don't have any traps. I think we just take catch projectiles. That'll help you in case we get into any trouble with you like doing damage to us at some point. Empty generator. 2 armor. When you spend 12 or more mana in a turn, refresh your basic attack. You spend 12 or more mana on your turn. Refresh a basic attack. Brother, that seems nuts on you, right? That seems pretty friggin' nuts on you, man. We have quite often spent 12 or more mana in a turn. Conducted to electricity. Oh, is that why our cats were getting shocked more? Because they have metal? That's funny. I didn't even, like, think about that a little bit. I think you're the most likely to use that much mana. The other thing would be Bingley. If we skip turn 1, then we do Burst and Homing Blast. Then we get 2 basic attacks. So if we skip turn 1, we'll get to 17. Then we can use 12. Then we'll be at 5. Then we gain 9 more, and then we could do it again. Wait, no, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Okay, so now we always skip turn 1 mana on Bingley. And then we'll be able to activate that twice. That's very good. Very, very good. Okay, you already have the D6. We got a little unlucky with our rolls there, unfortunately. But I think everyone's kitted out how we want them to be. Man, you're still really healthy. Okay, so we're going to go to the sewers, and we're going to try and make it to the caves. And once again, thank you so much for watching Mewgenics. We'll continue on to this and hopefully make it to the caves after this one. Appreciate the support on the series. Hope that y'all are really liking it. I am really, really liking this game, so I'm just going to keep on freaking making them. But we'll see ya in the next one. See ya!